Have you ever walked away from an argument thinking, I should have said that, or why do I never win these things? Well, today we're diving into Gerry Spence's How to Argue and Win Every Time, a masterclass in persuasion, storytelling, and emotional intelligence from one of America's greatest trial lawyers. Spence doesn't teach you how to manipulate or outsmart others. He teaches you how to argue with truth, passion, and authenticity. According to him, real winning doesn't mean crushing your opponent. It means reaching a place of understanding where both sides can see the truth more clearly. Let's start with his core idea. Everyone can argue, but few can connect. Spence says arguments aren't about facts, they're about feelings. You don't win by proving someone wrong. You win by making them feel understood. Whether it's a boss, a partner, or a courtroom jury, people listen when they feel heard. He breaks it down into simple but powerful principles. First, know yourself. Before you can persuade anyone else, you have to know your own truth. What do you really want? Why do you care about this argument? Spence argues that authenticity, your real emotion, your real story, is the most powerful weapon in persuasion. Second, listen like your life depends on it. Most people enter an argument waiting for their turn to speak. Spence flips this around. Real power comes from listening so deeply that you can speak your opponent's truth better than they can. When they realize you actually understand them, their defenses drop. Third, tell stories. Facts make people think. Stories make them feel. Every lawyer knows this. Spence would paint pictures with words: the smell of rain, the fear of a lonely child, the small tremor in a mother's hand. Stories bypass logic and speak straight to the heart. That's where persuasion lives. If you're loving this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe to Mind Muse, where every week we turn powerful books into powerful minds. Let's get back to it. Now, here's something counterintuitive Spence teaches. You can't win every argument, and that's okay. Sometimes winning means walking away with integrity, not dominance. He says, you can never win an argument you shouldn't be in. Choose your battles. Don't argue to be right, argue to reveal truth. He also teaches how to use emotion without losing control. Most people think arguing well means staying cold and logical, but Spence says emotion is what makes us human, and that's what moves people. Key is to express emotion authentically, not explosively. And then he drops one of his most famous ideas. The winning argument is love. That's right, love. Not romantic love, but respect and compassion for the person across from you. When you argue from love, you're not trying to defeat, you're trying to connect. That connection is what opens hearts and changes minds. So, the next time you find yourself in a heated debate, remember Gerry Spence's formula. Be honest about your feelings. Listen to understand, not to attack. Tell stories that speak to the heart. Use emotion wisely. And argue always from love, because when you argue with honesty, empathy, and courage, you don't just win the argument. You win respect, you win connection, and most importantly, you win yourself. This is Mind Muse, where we turn great ideas into greater minds. See you next time.